Hi, hello, welcome. Today I'm going to be unboxing Cortis Green. Is it a mini album? I think it's a mini album. It actually doesn't say on here. Pretty positive it's a mini album. I'm going to assume it's a mini album. If I'm wrong, I did pre-order this, and I got Weaver's Shop Pops. I didn't buy this off Weaver's, and I don't remember what store I bought it on, but you did get 3 members. And then I think this is Weaver Shop's idea of a shaker bag, but it is just an ID in a PVC bag. But I did get Martin and Songhyun and Keanu. And if I pronounced any of their names wrong, I'm very sorry. I am genuinely trying to learn. And then here are the shaker bags for the other 2. You can literally see that it's already sticking to the bag. Okay, let's not do that. And go into the first version. I don't know what the first version is. I'm assuming this is the first version. These are very similar to their first single album. Mini album. Concept-wise, at least. Okay, this one flips up, I think. No, it flips sideways, even though the cover is that way. So this is the bridge version, if my research is correct, which makes sense. That is a bridge. But I really love like the aesthetic that they're going for with this group. I think it's so fun. So just really fun, really interesting. It's definitely an Instagram aesthetic, and I feel like I've said this a couple times, and I just don't understand. Well, no, not that I don't understand. I don't know how I feel about Instagram aesthetics at the moment, just because if I wanted to see photos like this, I could probably just go to Instagram and see them. But instead I have them in a photo book for an album. But I'm also like, I don't love 100% like posed like photo shoots, or I don't like indoor photo shoots where it's very clear that like you're against a black wall, you're against a white wall, you're against a wall. I like the outdoor style, but the outdoor style very much goes to Instagram aesthetic very, very quickly. But I'm also like, I think they can pull it off. I think that their sound and the group in general can pull off an Instagram aesthetic and make it seem like more than just that. I'm so interested to see what they do next. Like, genuinely, I'm so interested. Just very, very curious. And that is the first version. These are all the songs. I think I'll get into them in a different version, but... And then same as last time, we have the CD here. I do appreciate the consistency between the first EP and the second EP. And I keep calling it an EP for them. And that's something to figure out at some point on why I'm not calling it a mini album for them, even though I call it a mini album for everybody else. Okay, that's the Weverse. Oh, we have a magnet. I know, you could see my pull. Whatever. I'm choking, and we have a magnet, and I love magnets, and I'm so happy to have a magnet, and now you can see my pull. This is Juhoon, right? Juhoon. I'm like 99% sure. I do have a template open, but the template doesn't have their names, so I'm still going off memory, so like I'm getting better. We should all applaud me, actually. And then this, please don't tell me this is a scratch card. Oh my god, I think it's a scratch card. I am absolutely not doing this on camera. Okay, that's all I'm doing right now. I am absolutely not doing more in the moment, but that's Martin. So look at that. And a magnet. I hate that the magnet is what I'm most excited for right now, but like I genuinely love magnets right now. And I want my entire fridge to just be magnets. And I don't know, Weverse is giving that to me. So like, thank you Magnet. Thank you to them too. They made the album. I don't... Okay, you can put that back in there and go to the next version. The next version is called... What is the next version called? This is the street version because there's a street. I'm like really good at this and really smart. Oh, okay. Music is my escape, and so are you. I wonder if they put that there or if they just found it on the street. I was also wondering where they took these pictures. I'm assuming LA somewhere. It kind of looks like it in those pictures. Ooh, those shoes are nice. Those are like gem shoes. Okay. I'm assuming LA. But... which means it could have just been on the wall. Wow, there's a lot of blank pages. Thank you. I was not a fan of the blank pages. Yeah, like this is... Yeah, it is LA. They just took pictures in LA on dirty staircases. Wasn't their first album, they took all their pictures in New York? Or am I making that up and it was also LA? I know it wasn't Korea. That's the only thing I'm sure about. I'm pretty sure that was New York. And then this is LA. I'm pretty sure. Tow-away zone. There are a lot of places they're not supposed to be, that's for sure. They probably did that on purpose. That's what a vision is. I think I'm starting to get delusional. I do like TNT. And I like Red Red. But I think my favorite song... is Blue Lips. That's the one I keep going back to at least. But like, I think my second favorite... I do like Young Creator Crew. I do like the sound of that one. And I do like Red Red. I do like Red Red. Wow, that's an entire page. They got best performance? That's the only thing I know. They got best performance? I did not know that. Wow, you all wrote like huge pages. Nobody does this anymore. There's always like one member that will do it and the rest of the member will like write a sentence. That's a lot of explanation points. I love that. Okay, that's fun. That is fun. Okay, that's fun. I really like this color too. That has nothing to do with anything. But I think in metallics, it looks really good. And then we have the next magnet. I'm so happy to have a magnet. And then, because we didn't look this up yet. Ooh, who's that? Who? Sanghyun? Sanghyun. Right? Am I saying his name right? I think I am. I'm pretty sure I am. And then, that is Weverse Cash sticker. So this one, I'm so sorry that this is so ugly. We also got Sanghyun. Oh my gosh. Sanghyun. Why does it not like roll off my tongue? Why is this so difficult for me? I don't know. I'm so sorry. But we got a set. So like, that's great. Love that. Oh, and the CD plate. I didn't show the CD plate. This is the CD plate. Isn't that pretty? That's so pretty. I love the blue tones on it. That's so pretty. And next we have the studio version. That sounds like something I'm gonna love. Okay. Studio version. And it's a flat lay bind. Oh, it's literally them, and this is exactly what I was talking about. It's literally them in a studio against a background, which is not my favorite type of photo shoot. But like, you couldn't really think of this and be like, oh, that's a normal Instagram, because most people don't have a flat background to pose in front of. Like, this is very like more professional photo shoot type, and it looks good. It's fine. I still prefer the other photos just in general because I like the more natural photos, and I like the idea of like a bunch of friends could have just gone, I should keep flipping, a bunch of friends could have just taken a camera one day or taken their phone and gone around the city and taken pictures of each other. Why is this in the center? I don't know. Like, that's one of my favorite things, is just the idea of candid photos, even though obviously they're not, because this is a photo for a specific photo book. I wish more groups did like actual candid photos, but I also understand why more groups do not do candid photos. I have been here a long time. I have been a fan in general for a long time, and I do understand it. I don't like it, but I do understand it. That being said, this is exactly what I was talking about though. Most groups would just do 3 versions of this. And like, that's fine. I do love the group photos. Like, the group photos are really nice. I love a group photo. And then we have lyrics. The thanks to's again. And the CD plate that fully fell out. Okay, well, that didn't go back in. Now we can take this out. We have a silver sticker this time. That is Weaver's Cash. Here is this magnet. I'm genuinely so excited for the magnets. And oh my god, I was low-key hoping that there would be a card in this outfit because of the green. And this is Keanu. I'm saying it with 3 syllables. Is that right or wrong? Like, I never know. But I was really hoping I can get this photo card. Genuinely. Genuinely. And then the scratch card is another Songhyun. We did not get all 5 members. James, who didn't show up anywhere at all. James, I don't think he showed up in the first album either, so I don't think he has printed photo cards. That's the only explanation, obviously. Okay, obviously I got the vinyl. I got the first one. I was gonna get the second one. It was inevitable. I love a vinyl. Here is, it's a gatefold. Gatefold is crazy, by the way. Absolutely insane gatefold. Gatefolds are not something that's actually normal. It just became normal in K-pop for some reason. But gatefolds aren't actually normal for records. Unless you're doing like a double disc, which they're not. And then full photo shoot for this. I mean, this is the bridge version, but still full photo shoot. Included, at least. The disc is, that's green, and then the disc is a green. That's actually a really pretty green. That's a really hard green to get. Just in general. Usually it goes more, because it really matches like this color. But usually gets more like Coke bottle-y. And I have so many Coke bottle vinyls that at least thought that they were Coke bottle vinyl. I really didn't need another one. Okay, and then photo cards. Comes in that case. This one's shiny. It's a group card. That's cute. We love a group card in this household. And then it goes backwards. I think. It does go backwards. Oh. I love that. I love an OT5 set. Thank you so much. That was so fun. Let's bring everything back out. Okay. Thank you so much for watching. This was Cortis Greengreen. Second mini album. Actually, I never once saw if it was a mini album. I'm just assuming to this day that it's a mini album. What else would it be? I don't know what else it would be. But that was really fun. Once again, I'm very excited to see. Anyways, that was very fun. Once again, I'm very excited to see where this group goes. I'm very, very curious and very interested. Don't know where that puts me fan-wise, but I'm still very interested. Very curious. Like, I want to know. Especially considering that these magnets will be going on my fridge. So, like, I want to know what I think. I don't know what I think yet. So I need them to convince me a little bit more. Just kidding. They don't have to do that at all. That's not their job. Their job is to make music. That's it. I have to convince myself about what I like and what I don't like. And I think I really like the direction that they're going. I know I said that last time, and it's still true. So, thank you so much for watching. I will see you soon, and that's a promise. Bye.